quarter just about to begin here at the rig in Pearland, Texas. A 27-10 game in favor of Pearland over Manville right now. Mark M. Johnson along with Gregory Beatty. And this game almost got a little bit out of, or it still could get out of hand. It's a 17-point game. As you see the opening drive, or the opening play there, go for about 4 or 5 yards, good for a first down for Pearland. You saw this game kind of getting away with a 27-3 score, but Alvin, right there at the end of the third quarter, got a score, made it a little more respectable.
Alvin is showing a lot of toughness. They're really keeping themselves in the ball game.
They definitely want to show that they can hang with the best. They're playing one of them right now. Blumrick in trouble right now. He's going to have to throw this one away, stepping just out of the pocket.
And he had to rush that because that was a great penetration by Alvin's defensive line. They really got after the quarterback, made him rush that pass, and he had to throw it out of bounds to avoid a bad play.
That makes it 2nd and 10 now. Ball still in the 33-yard line in Pearland territory.
Also taking on South Houston tonight. Dobie's leading 50-7 over South Houston.
Dawson has an opportunity to just take the top off the defense. It's not a safety on the right hash.
Here's Blumrick trying to find someone. He does. Pass is completed, but he's going to get a very short gain if he got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and long. That pass was actually completed to Hunter Smith once again.
A lot of times the safest play is a simple screen pass. Get the ball in your receiver's hands and let him make a play out of it.
Still early here in the fourth quarter. Only 1 minute has gone by. A 3rd and 10 situation is what Pearland is facing. Looks like that trips right. Looking downfield, stepping up into the pocket. Now going to run it himself is Blumrick. He's going to get himself a first down and more. He's got a good block across midfield into the territory of Alvin. Wow, incredible run by Blumrick to get that first down.
Nice run by
Well, that was able to happen because it was man-to-man coverage, and everyone was covered downfield, and most of the defense had their backs turned. So he did the smart thing by shooting the gap, finding an open lane, and gaining some positive yardage.
Running a similar play, playing a little bit more outside, or the wide receiver as it trips right. A quick pass out to the right and wrapped up quickly, but getting away from the tackle, and now being tackled in the backfield, probably for a loss. And that was completed to Cody Williams, trying to get away. Did break one tackle, but couldn't get away from the next.
That was a great job of Alvin's defenders swarming the football. Everybody's hustling to the football, showing some nice team discipline tonight. I'm very impressed with Alvin. Even though they're down 27-10 against a powerhouse like Pearland, they're really hanging in.
Created a 7-yard loss on that one. They're going to move trips over to the left now. But it's going to be a handoff. And up the middle.
Burgess on the carry.
Burgess was on the carry actually there.
Carson Gonzalez.
There's a situation where Burgess just put his head down. Once he saw the defender, he made sure that he was going to be the one that initiated the contact.
Looks like he got his team back up pretty close to the original line of scrimmage. 5-yard gain on that one puts it at 3rd and 12. All placed on the 43-yard line. 9:20 and ticking left in this game. And now a timeout's going to be taken by Pearland. They want to talk this one over on 3rd and long. So 9:21 left. Oilers with a 27-10 lead over the Yellow Jackets. You're listening to TexanLive.com, presented by Big Star Ford.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play. Anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.
Welcome Welcome back into TexanLive.com. 9:21 is left in this game. Pearland with the comfortable 27-10 lead. And looks like they're trying to get a little bit more here. Great run by Blumrick has set them up in great field position. Here they go, 3rd and 12 out, coming right out of their timeout. Pass is completed behind the first down marker. And they're going to be tackled well shy of the first down, probably about 4 or 5 yards shy.
On the carry, on the stop, number 4.
That was Hunter LeBois who came up with the big hit. Alvin continues to pursue the football very, very effectively.
Jonathan White with the 7-yard reception will put it at 4th and 6. And Pearland, gutsy as they are, will go for it. Blumrick throws to the outside. Tackle is going to be made very close to the first down. It looks like he's going to be
complete to number 27, Jonathan
really
White.
close. I don't even want to say that he made it or he didn't make it because it's that close.
Well, either way, one thing Alvin is going to have to do.
Special thanks to Kathy.
Well, it looks like they're getting. It looks like they're getting the ball back on downs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a turnover on downs for Pearland.
Hang on to it. Reload and recharge.
They're going to have to find a way to really drive down and get something going right here, because the clock is working against them right now. It's only 8:35 left. Let's see if they can get some momentum, get down and get into the end zone.
Got a nail biter going down right now over at Rhodes Stadium. Morton Ranch with a 21-20 lead over Mayde Creek. Of course, Manville extending their lead in the 3rd quarter over Dawson. 42-17 is the score over there now.
Alvin's ball, 1st and 10.
Mavericks pulling away. So the ball on the 31-yard line. As Alvin begins their drive, Gray in some trouble. He's probably just going to take it himself. He does. He'll get probably about 3 yards on the carry. A ball up to near the 35, 36-yard line. Actually got 5 yards out of that.
Yeah, that play was actually initially blown up by a great defensive pass rush by Pearland, making the quarterback bail out and just get what he could out of it. Let's see if one of the receivers for Alvin can actually make a play right here. Let's see if they could beat one of these defenders and get something going.
Definitely a pass play. Gray finds somebody outside. He dodges one man and goes up the sideline.
Pass complete, number 17.
Chains look like they're moving good for a first down.
That was a great job of the receiver of coming back to the football, giving his quarterback a target to throw to, plucking the ball out of the air, and getting out of bounds.
Derek Parrish came away with the final tackle for Pearland, but not before the first down was made. Ball on the 43-yard line, still in Alvin territory. And here's a handoff that's going to go in the hands of Darren Phipps.
Quarterback Zach Hayden handing off to number 34.
Phipps has shown to be a nice, tough cookie. Once he gets the football, he's always falling forward.
Just across the midfield, a 7-yard gain puts them in Pearland territory.
Looks like some of Pearland defenders have their hands on their hips. Alvin is really putting the pressure on right now.
That'll bring us to our next timeout here with 7:43 left in the 3rd quarter, or this game, excuse me. 27-10 is your score. The Oilers over Alvin. We'll be right back.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
We go back from the quick timeout. It's a 2nd and 3 situation. Ball on the 49-yard line in Pearland territory. A quick pass out to the sideline. It's going to be really close to a first down.
Garrett Gray is complete to number 80.
That play was never able to develop, because once again, Pearland doesn't fear anyone on Alvin's team of going deep. So everything is up close, and they just do not respect anyone blowing past them right now. So that screen play was blown up from the start.
Alvin across to the 47 of Pearland first.
Madrano with the catch from Gray. Those two hooking up pretty well here in the second half. Gives them a first down. A rollout now. Getting the pass completed over the 40-yard line. Wow, he made that something out of nothing almost. He was about to be sacked.
Yeah, that was a nice heads-up play by the quarterback. He was able to fend off a defender, recognized that he had a player open in the flat, tossed it to him for a nice gain.
Koberski with the reception, picks up 7. Another 2nd and 3 situation for them. There's another quick pass out as one of the cornerbacks slips, gets right back up, and makes an incredible tackle.
Nice defensive play.
Great one-on-one tackle right there. Kept his balance, kept his level, made sure he eyeballed the receiver's numbers and did not get juked out on that play. That's a great play by the defensive back.
Cordell Caldwell on that tackle, getting his footing back. Wow, you don't see that every day. No wonder this Pearland Oiler defense comes up in such big situations. So no gain on the play, makes it 3rd and 3. 6:30 is left in this game. Another handoff attempt, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Well, in Alvin's defense, even though they average close to 240 passing yards per game, they know they can't pass on every single play, so they have to try to keep Pearland's defense off balance as much as they can. So they have to mix it up as they're doing. But Pearland's defensive line is just winning the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Bryson Drennan coming up with that stop in the backfield. Makes it a 4th and 7 situation for Alvin. They know that they need something to happen here. Already halfway through this 4th quarter, they're going to go for it on 4th and 7. 44-yard line is where they are in Pearland territory. Ball thrown behind the first down marker and taken down from behind. It is not going to be good enough for the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs for Alvin. Back over to Pearland.
Once again, no deep threat, no one to challenge the defense. So everything is up in front of the defensive back, so they're just sitting on all those routes.
Chase Terrell coming away with that tackle and forcing the turnover on downs. So on the 41-yard line is where Pearland will take over. 5:48 left, a 3-score game. It looks like they have this one pretty much wrapped up right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely going to go 7-0. The main thing right now is to make sure you get out of here with no significant injuries. Alvin is very pesky.
And of course, what we see here, handoff.
Sorry, that score
Alvin is not quitting. They continue to pursue to the football.
It is the 3rd quarter.
Pearland is just proved to be Pearland again tonight, even though a sloppy first half had really put them behind the 8-ball. They came out in the second half and really established themselves and really showed why they're one of the best teams in the state.
No doubt about that. They pulled away in this one for this comfortable lead. And now it looks like they're just running the ball right now to just tick some time off. Another handoff. Good for about 5 yards on the play.
And at this point, Alvin defenders know that they're going to run the football. Pearland offensive linemen realize that Alvin knows that. Now it's just a situation of, hey, you know where we're coming. Let's see if you can stop us.
Clock at 4:48 and ticking. Play clock at 15. I'm surprised they're going to want to snap this one so quick. They do. They get it off. And there's a throw, trying to catch him off guard. Incomplete pass, just slightly ahead of his intended receiver around the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, we'll bring out the punting team.
And he actually had a man open. The safety didn't do a good job of getting over. He actually slipped past the cornerback who was defending the flats, and the quarterback just did not place the ball in a nice area where the receiver could make a play on the football.
Brady Basso was the intended receiver. With that, it goes incomplete, brings up 4th and 6. So Pearland's going to punt it away here with 4:39 left in this ball game. There's the punt. It's going to bounce around the 23-yard line and get a Pearland Oiler bounce. It's going to roll inside the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to stop this one about the 9. So Alvin is going to have to go a heck of a long way if they want to put 6 more on the board. They only have 4:26 left in this game, and this is going to kill more time if they have to move this ball up 91 yards.
And let's see what Alvin, let's see what their coach's mindset is right now. Have they conceded victory in this game with only 4 minutes left? They're down 21-10. Or are they going to come out gunning away and trying to throw the football against a very good Pearland defense? Or are they going to try to run some and mix it up as they've been doing?
They haven't been too successful in the air today, even though it is how they scored their touchdown. They got trips to the right. They're going to choose to run it on their first play, going towards the outside, maybe picking up a couple of yards on the play.
Zach Hayden tripped up at number 17, Zane Gonzalez.
This is a very tenuous possession right here for Alvin. They know they have to score. They know time is running out. It's a situation where they have to really pin their ears back and try to get something done.
Zach Hayden on that carry only actually picks up 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 on the 10-yard line. Clock now at 3:50. Another handoff. Surprised they're just handing the ball off.
Well, what I think is happening right here, Alvin, I mean, they realize they're playing a superior opponent, and I really don't think that they believe in their passing game. So they're probably just actually trying to execute and get some execution going for next week. See if they can roll over into next week with something positive happening.
Well, that's a good point there, Greg. I never thought about that. Probably are just, in a sense, conceding at this point. But still 3:10 left on the clock. And they have a 3rd and 5 situation here. They got trips. Well, no, they just have twins to the right. 2 in the backfield. Flag is thrown.
Timeout. Alvin.
Well, they're just going to call timeout. Alvin takes their first timeout of the second half with 2:57 left in this game. The Oilers have a comfortable 27-10 lead over the Yellow Jackets. You're listening to TexanLive.com, presented by Big Star Ford.
At Panera, we decided a long time ago to avoid the easy road and switch to antibiotic-free chicken. That decision set a lot of things in motion. So now it's not just chickens raised this way. It's more ingredients you can trust. Which has taught us a lesson. Sometimes what you think is the harder road turns out to be the only one worth being on. Panera Bread. Live consciously. Eat deliciously.
Back from the Alvin timeout, they want to discuss their 3rd and 5 situation here. They're going to go with trips right this time. Originally they had twins to the right before they called the timeout. And they're not going to be able to get anything off. Sacked in the back.
And he was sacked because Pearland brought the house on that play. Once he received the snap, I think it was actually a draw play. That was what the intentions were, to receive the ball, and the quarterback was going to do a simple draw play and try to gain the first down. But Pearland jumped all over from the start.
So they will choose to punt this one away on 4th and 10. Low snap, managed to pick it up, and it's blocked. Pearland's going to come away with another touchdown out of the block, falling on the ball in the end zone, getting another touchdown. Wow.
That was a situation where Pearland just, I mean, what can you say? They're just a team that has shown dominance, and Alvin's offensive line just could not stop the penetration right there, and Pearland just got in and made a tremendous play.
.33 to 10 score now. Looks like Chase Terrell was the one who picked that ball up, or just actually dove on it to get the touchdown. Now on to kick the extra points. It's Bernstein, and it's up, and it's good. That makes your score 34 to 10 with 2:13 left in the 4th quarter. You are listening to TexanLive.com, presented by Big Star Ford.
Picked up a number 90.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Just a reminder.
Texan Live is your new home for Houston High School sports. A big Saturday slate is on tap tomorrow with 5 games in the area. A pair of 2 o'clock games as Atascocita looks to rebound against Oak Ridge from their big loss against the Woodlands last week. And a big matchup in spring as Klein Collins faces off against Westfield. A trio of games kick off at 6 as Katy faces Seven Lakes. Humble takes on Porter, and Cy-Fair and Lingham Creek square off. All that at TexanLive.com, your new home for Houston High School sports.
Cody Bernstein kicks off for Pearland.
There's 2:13 left in this game here. It's a 34-10 lead for Pearland over Alvin. I'm Mark M. Johnson along with Gregory Beatty. There's a fair catch called at the 29-yard line by Alvin. That one taken up by Zach Hayden.
And Mark, one thing about the Alvin Yellow Jackets, I actually played against them in high school when I was in high school. They were in our district, 25-5A. And they've always been a very resilient bunch. They have not always had the best talent. They've not always had the best record, but they've always been very resilient and very pesky.
Alvin playing in 5A. Wow, how long ago was that? No, I'm just kidding.
Long time
I'm
ago.
just kidding.
Long time ago. It feels like yesterday, though.
There's a run up the middle from the first play for Alvin that doesn't go for much. Now under 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Alvin definitely looks like they're just trying to escape this game without any injuries themselves. They run the ball up the middle. Not really in any hurry to get the ball back up. Here's the snap from him, and trying to step up into the pocket, but being sacked in the back by Pearland was the backup quarterback now into the game, Zach Hayden.
And once again, that's a situation where the defensive linemen are just whooping the offensive linemen. And the offensive lineman, I mean, the quarterback had no chance because as soon as he received the ball, he didn't even have time to survey his receivers or survey anything downfield.
Clock ticking down now, approaching 1 minute left in this game. Hayden is just going to hand it off. Big hit by Pearland. It's going to stop him from getting anywhere.
And if you're Alvin coach Robert Wilcox, what you want to do with a young bunch, with a high school team, you want them, even though they're losing the game, they're losing the game 34-10, you want to give them a chance to build some confidence on this last possession, or if this is their last possession. You want to build some confidence and see some kind of momentum.
Caleb Jeter in the backfield with Hayden. Parrish looking to make another big tackle for Pearland. Hayden going out, rolling, going to the sideline. The pass looks like it's completed. And let's look at what he says here. Yes, that is a completed pass, a first down, as he falls out of bounds with 20 seconds left in this game on 4th and 13.
That was a nice pass by the quarterback. The receiver, that became available because the receiver ran a nice out route, did a great job of receiving the pass, staying in bounds, making sure he got the foot in. Great job.
Not a bad play, perhaps a little or too little too late for Alvin. Well, looks like there's a penalty.
And if you're Alvin, the positive that you can take out of this game is, hey, you can look at it and say, hey, well, we were down 6-3 at halftime to a team who many people expected to run away and hide. So they can take some positive reinforcement and some positives in the sense that knowing that they were hanging tough, they competed very well in this ball game, and they can actually, this is something that could bode well for them moving forward.
Unfortunately for Alvin, it looks like the referees got together to overturn that call. It did go down as an incomplete pass, so Pearland takes over with 20 seconds left, lining up in victory formation, kneeling on the ball. That'll pretty much do it for this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both these teams a great big
Fans,
hand.
don't forget to tune in to Fox Sports Southwest tonight after this game from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they take you around the city with all the week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive tonight from 11 to midnight on Fox Sports Southwest. Well, we had a game going here for a little bit. It was a 6-3 score at halftime. The Oilers ended up taking this one 34-10, Greg, and maybe a little bit more than we expected, but nonetheless, Pearland showed why they are Pearland.
Right, Pearland, you know, they're definitely the superior team. Even though they came out, they started the game. I mean, the first half was very sloppy. There was a lot of missed snaps, a lot of miscues. The second half, I think they went in and regrouped. I think their coach got them to the point where he was like, hey, second half, we're going to come out, dominate the line of scrimmage, show why we're the best team out here. And they really came out the second half and really established themselves and started controlling the line of scrimmage. The receivers got open and made plays. They got the ball to their playmakers. And it was just an overall dominant performance in the second half. Even though I must say, as I've been saying, Alvin is a very resilient bunch. They show a lot of heart this game. Pearland is just a superior team.
No doubt about that. That's why they are always in the run for the state title after winning it in 2010. They're trying to get something going this season to see if they can make another run. Of course, they face their biggest test at the end of the year against Manville, of course. So that'll do it for Texan Live's coverage of this game. Once again, your final score, Pearland 34, Alvin 10. This game was presented by BigStarFord.com. And don't forget, everybody, to tune into the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show from 11 to midnight tonight, only on Fox Sports Southwest. I'm Mark M. Johnson.
And I'm Gregory Beatty.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Hey fans, this is Marvin Driver with Texan Drive Team. Need a car, sedan, truck, van, SUV? Come to the dealership where we treat you better.
I'm Brian Bohannon with the Texan Drive Team. If you want to get your preferred price, make sure you come see us.
This is Tom Huberty at TexanDrive.com. Please come see me for all your vehicle needs. I can sell GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, any pre-owned vehicle of your choice.
And I'm Nate Shaw. Make sure when you come in, ask for your Texan Drive Team. Best deals, best prices every day.
TexanDrive.com, we treat you better.